Hello everyone and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is the 12th through to the 18th. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. Okay, the first card I have is the beginning of the week. Some of you are going to be feeling quite loved up. I've always wanted to say that. The card is Archangel Chamuel and it's the Divine Love. Okay, I'm just going to put that there because I want to see if I can get some more on it. But when Archangel Chamuel comes in, he is the one who brings in soulmates, helps us to see maybe if we're in a current relationship and we've just been taking it for granted. He just helps to sort of bring in that energy and, like I said, you know, feel that loved up energy. So let's see. Okay, and we have the Angel of the Universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. So once again, you know, with relationships, quite often, the thing that can actually destroy a relationship is the way we think about it, the way we perceive it. Okay, so with this card is about just expanding the way you think about things. Maybe not thinking about it in the usual negative way that you may have developed a pattern of using. Okay, for some of you the blue on there would be the blue chakra is the throat chakra, and it's about actually, you know, speaking out your needs, and sometimes that's all a relationship needs, is to actually speak the truth. Doesn't only mean romantic relationships, that, you know, even relationships with friends, family, whatever, you know, sometimes we feel almost resentful because we feel that we're being taken for granted, but we're not really telling people what it is that we want. Okay, midweek, Archangel Sandalphon and prayer. When Archangel Sandalphon comes up, there's normally a situation around us where we feel our prayers have been answered. Okay, I always say, whenever you are praying, be careful for what you pray. Think about it, think about how it will affect you in the long term, not just the short term. Okay, but that is kind of, so anything that you're wanting midweek, remember to send out your prayers. And remember, prayer doesn't have to be getting down on your hands and knees and praying, you know. Quite often the most strongest prayers are the ones that we just send out silently, almost as a wish. Okay, so as I said, always be careful about what you're thinking and what you're manifesting into your life. Okay, and we have the card of time. Okay, so this is the time to send out those prayers, time of prayers being answered, and that's midweek. Okay, I will go back, but I'd just like to see what we actually have. Okay, so let's have a look. And we have Archangel Raphael, and I like this card. It's not a typical Archangel Raphael card, because normally when you look at Archangel Raphael cards, there's normally a lot of green in them, and it's more about the physical healing, but this is healing. This is more about the emotional healing. This lovely yellow links in with your solar plexus, with upliftment, with your personal power. Okay, so that's that lovely yellow. It's almost uplifting. Also, yellow is the colour of wisdom, of education, of knowledge. Okay, and there's like this lovely light there, and it's like the light coming in, you know, really starting to understand something. Okay, we'll go to the last card and then I'll do a quick recap. Okay, and the last card we have is the Angel of Finances. Give thanks, honour and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Lots of lovely green on there. Okay, so a lot of these cards have actually got green on them, as green is the dominant colour on here. Green links in with the heart chakra. It also links in with the monetary ray, which makes sense with the last card, and with healing. Your first card is Archangel Chamuel, who's coming in. Archangel Chamuel is bringing divine love. Okay, the card, the influence card, is telling you to actually, you know, don't fall back into old patterns, and to really think about this, think about how this is coming in, whether it's a new love that's come into your life or whether it's an existing love. You know, it's time to put aside the negative thoughts and to actually embrace a whole new way of thinking of this. As we go to midweek, prayers being answered. You know, if you've been in a relationship where you've been feeling a little bit stressed or something, you may find midweek, you know, you get a lovely surprise, or you start really connecting again, or, you know, the passion just flows in. You know, anybody in a long-term relationship will know that passion's a little bit like the tides of the sea. It comes in, it goes out on waves. You know, you can't have it all the time, it would just be exhausting. Okay, but sometimes, you know, you really find it, you go back into that kind of honeymoon stage, you know, and then you kind of ebb out of it, and then you go back into it, and that is the normal pattern of a relationship, really. Your influence card to that is time. This is your time. Okay, so whether it's new romance that's come in, this is your time for it. Whether it's actually getting that passion back into your existing romance, you know, and it doesn't matter if you've been together a year or 50 years or 60 years or 70 years, you know, it just does not matter this, okay? So whether it's an existing or a brand new, this is the time for this romance to actually blossom. Okay, Archangel Raphael bringing in healing. So if your relationships have been struggling, towards the end of the week, that's really where the healing's taking place. If this is a new relationship and, you know, you're feeling empowered, a little bit scared, all those kind of, you know, mixed bags of emotions, you know, excited, thrilled, anxious, you know, this is the healing, is actually emotional healing, because quite often a lot of those feelings you're feeling with regards to a relationship are nothing to do with the relationship, but to do with your own feelings. Quite often when we go into a new relationship, we carry a lot of baggage with us. We compare and contrast, you know, are they doing something like maybe an ex has done? Are they different to an ex? Is this what we want? We start to compare ourselves. Are we acting differently? Did we spoil things doing something this way or that way last time? So all that comes in, and we bring all that emotional baggage, and I really feel it's time to get rid of that emotional baggage and just enjoy what you've got. Your last card is the Angel of Finances. Remember, wealth comes in many ways as well. Okay, the cards is about finances, is about money coming in, which is lovely. We could all do with a little bit more money. But also remember, you know, quite often, you know, from experience and reading for a long time with these cards, when the finance cards comes in, it can also be wealth of a different kind. Okay, it can be wealth that actually enhances your life. And, you know, to me, one of the best wealths you can have is love. Okay, you can have all the money in the world, and if you haven't got love and you haven't got someone to share it with, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so, you know, I think you can't stress how important love is. Okay, love is so important, and sharing your life with someone else. And I'm not just talking romance here. You know, love can come in companionship. It can come from our children, from our families, you know, but it's that feeling of being loved, you know. A definition of happiness, I think, is to share with others and to feel with others. And as I said, you can have everything, but if you've got no one else around you, it doesn't mean the same. So what I would say there, so for some of you, you know, it could be quite literal, finances coming in, improving towards the end of the week, actually seeing you've got a little bit more money in your pocket. You know, maybe a scratch card comes in. You know, I'm not telling you all to go running out and get a scratch card. But, you know, just little things, because remember, you know, when I do this reading, it's for all of you, so it's quite general, okay? So some of you may find, you know, you do have a lucky scratch card, or, you know, you get a little bit more money in your pocket, or something comes in that way. For others, the finances will be more to do with personal wealth, okay? Okay, so I think that's the end of this reading for this week. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Love and light to you all. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to the part that I call the weekly draw. Let's have a look and see who comes out. Oops. Okay, I have Serena Wilson. Hello Serena, and congratulations. Let's have a look and see. Here, just doing your cards for you now. Okay, we have Archangel Haniel, who, she's an angel very close to Moonstone because her crystal is Moonstone. The card is about moon cycles, and at the moment just following the blood moon and one thing and another. A lot of us are feeling a little bit under the weather, a little bit, our energies are all over the place, so I suppose this card is very, very apt. The card asks you to notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalise upon these cycles. Okay, so it's really, really important just to watch how your energy comes in, how it affects you, and what you can do to actually help yourself during these times. Okay, as I'm looking at this card, I'm being reminded of the gifts that Archangel Haniel brings, and the gifts are actually helping us to connect with our own hidden talents and what we have inside us. Okay, now I feel that there are three very important people on the other side. Okay, three very important. I feel 2 males and 1 female, and I feel that 1 male is on the mind a lot, and it just feels that this, I want to say, young man possibly took his passing too early, but that's the illusion. Because when somebody young takes a passing, we always say they went too soon. However, they went when it was their time. Okay, and that is really hard for us to accept. It's something, it brings sadness to us when somebody young passes, but that was his time. Okay, and I feel that he is happy and joyous on the other side now, and the only sadness he feels is the sadness of those who mourn him. I want to go around late summer. I keep getting a feel of July. Could possibly be sooner, could possibly be later, because I just kind of feel, but I want to go around the July time, because I just feel so much sadness, and I feel the sadness went on, and I feel so many people felt a loss of this individual, and I just feel that he was such a joyous, happy person, and I just want to say the way going on and on and on, and that's not me being sort of offensive to you or anything like that, but I just feel, oh, people are still mourning, and the mourning goes on, and that's how it feels. And I just feel this young man would have been saying, now come on, you know, it's time to get over this. It's not time to forget me, because I don't want you to forget me, because I'm never going to forget you, and I'm always going to be around you, and I want the laughter to begin again, okay? Because there's this young man really liked to laugh, really liked to laugh, and really liked to have a good time, and like to see others laugh, and like to see others having a good time. Okay, and as I said, you know, I keep getting around, it just feels like the late summer, but I keep getting around, could be June, could be August, but it's July that I'm getting, but I feel that there's something not quite right with that, okay, as I'm getting it, it just feels like there's something not quite right with what I'm saying to you, but if you can take that time, if you can take around the end of the summer, and I almost feel like he's teasing me here. Sorry, I just feel like I'm being kind of wound up. This young man would have liked to wound people up when he was on the other side, but on our side, should I say. Oh, I get confused with sides sometimes, but you understand this. He would have been a little bit of a joker, a little bit of a practical joker. He's happy with you and your choices, and he's happy with what you're doing with your life, and I feel that it's taken you a little while to get there, Serena, but you're there, and I just want to say it feels like more happiness to flow in, more choices. Okay, now the lady, I just feel the lady, because she's saying, what about me, what about me? I'm not being given a name, Serena, but I just feel this lady would have been quite, she's got quite a maternal energy, so I want to go around a grandmotherly link, to be honest. It feels grandmotherly more than motherly as I'm trying to get in there. And I just feel that this lady would have been there for everybody, I'm being drawn, as I'm looking at this card, I'm being drawn to Holy Mary. Okay, sometimes I will look at this angel and I don't get that at all, but sometimes I'll look at it and it's almost like looking at a statue of the Virgin. And you know when the Virgin stands with her hands like that, okay, and you know, the blue and then the hands like that, and I just feel a statue around this lady, and I feel it would have been about that high, and with the hands like that. Alright, I'm also being shown what the picture of Jesus, and I feel with the heart, I want to say with the Sacred Heart, okay, and I feel that there would have been a candle either lit near this or around this, but it's the Sacred Heart that I'm being made aware of. I feel the name Mary is important, okay, it's important, I feel it's important in the family. I'm also feeling the name Margaret in the family and the name Catherine. Kathleen, sorry, I'm just getting corrected there, Lean, okay. And I'm being drawn to 3 again, and I want to say somewhere around you. I don't know, I feel this is possibly on the earth plane because I'm not being given spirit, but I feel there's 3 sisters, okay, and I feel that they all kind of connect, get my teeth back in, I feel they all connect with this lady as well, okay, because I'm being made aware of 3 sisters, or if they're not sisters, they're very close like sisters, and they would still be connected to us, so whether one's married to a brother or something like that, I don't know, but I'm being made aware it's of 3. I'm also being shown what looks to me like, it might be a bridal dress, but it looks more like a Holy Communion dress. I know it's not the time of year for communion, but I feel someone is talking about taking their communion and someone is quite excited about it. But I also feel that someone's been looking at bridal dresses around you, whether it's yourself or it's somebody very close, but I want to say somebody's been looking at dresses. And I would say that this is going to come off. Okay, I want to go around the month of March. I feel around the month of March there's a celebration coming in. I feel this is connected to family. And I'm being really drawn to the red rose, and I feel that somebody around you, I feel this goes back to this lady, sorry. I'm being shown large red roses. I want to call them dinner plate roses for some reason. I don't think you can get them as big as a dinner plate, but I just feel that there's something there. Okay, but I just feel this lady would have either had roses or liked roses or something around roses. I'm also being shown soda bread, so I feel this lady either would have made her own soda bread or would have liked soda bread. It's been a long time since I had that. Let me see, get something else. Give me the taste of it, I don't mind that. Right, okay, I'm smelling it, and there's nothing worse than smelling something that you fancy. Okay. I'm also wanting to say, where's the Scottish connection? Okay, because I feel that there's a Scottish connection within the family, okay. And I want to bring the name Frank in. I want to bring the name Frank. I also want to bring the name Connor in. Don't know if this is spirit. I'm not feeling spirit. I don't know who. This lady's chuckling at me. She's chuckling, she's laughing at me. Okay. I'm getting a name and I don't know where it belongs. I don't know if it's spirit, I don't know if it's on this plane, I don't know, but I keep getting the name Frederick, and it's not a name you hear a lot, and Frederick, that's how it's going, okay. I don't honestly feel it's connected to your family, so I don't know why I'm getting it. I'm just getting it quite random, very, very random here. Who had the big metal spoons? Who had the big metal spoons? I feel that these were used during the jam making. I'm being drawn also, your name's Serena Wilson, and I keep hearing Granny Wilson. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing Granny Wilson, so I don't know. I can obviously say it's on the Wilson side, okay, but I don't know if it was your grandmother or one before. Okay. You've got a lot on that side, and you've got a lot of who want to support you. The choices that you are currently making, you are making with wisdom, and you're making with angelic inspiration, and you are making the right choices. Look to March, because March is going to be a time of celebration. It's going to be a time of things coming in. I really feel the third month is important for you. And I just want to say these ladies are with you. These ladies are with you, and I feel that they're keeping this young man in line, to be honest. I also feel there's an older male with them. He's not come forward. I've sensed him, but he's not come forward, and I feel he can't get a word in edgeway. I just feel that there's, once again, I want to go free, you know, because I feel that there's 3 ladies that are around, but I feel there's one who kind of is with these two, with these gentlemen. But they're all kind of connected, and they all come around you, and you know, they all enjoyed family get together, being close, and the importance of family, and they're all supporting you. Okay. There's a journey to be made within the first 6 months of the new year. Okay. And it's the right journey to make. Okay, that's just how it's being given to me. Just trying to get sales here, Serena, because I can feel them, they're just there. Have you been feeling someone touching your face? Okay, because I want to go around the face and I can feel somebody's doing that. I'm going to actually stroke my own face to take away, so it almost feels like an itch. It's like somebody doing that, and it's on the side of the face. Okay, can I just give you a lot of love? And as I said, I keep being drawn to the Holy Mary. I almost feel like there should be a church around you that is either connected to Holy Mary's, whether it's St. Mary's, whether it's Mary the Immaculate, Sacred Heart, you know, but I feel something to do with Holy Mary, and I just feel that there's memories there, and I just feel for some reason you haven't been there enough, or something's there, and I just feel that there's a visit there. I feel possibly there could be a grave there as well, okay, that needs to have flowers put on it. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, but I just feel, because I don't know if this is the same church or a different church, but I'm seeing what looks like a small graveyard with the stones, the stone wall, a small grave, but I feel it's been forgotten for some reason, or neglected or something, but it's small. It's not anything fancy. And I feel there should be a Joseph in the family that goes back. Okay, goes back. I just got Joseph coming quite, and I feel that goes back a few generations. Okay, but is important. Okay, so I don't know why, but I just got Joseph came in really, really strong. Goes back, but is important, and I feel like he's almost trying to give his name. He's almost trying to give the name Joe, so I don't know if somebody's trying to pick a name or something, and it's like he's trying to put his name forward. With that, I've got a lot coming in here, and I'm going to push them back just a little bit, because otherwise I could go on all day. Who passed with the heart? Okay, sorry, somebody's just come in and sort of give me a shot across the heart then. Okay, so can I say, Serena, there's a lot on the other side. They're all with you, they're all bringing love. You know, they're so proud of you, they couldn't be any prouder of you. My throat's going as well. Somebody read something with the throat here. Okay, lots of love. I'm going to pass all their love on to you, so with the love of spirit, thank you for participating. Thank you to everybody else. Love and light. Bye.